Greetings and bonjour even, and welcome to another Smashing Pistons video where we are today near Calais. I think we are still classed as near Calais, maybe, at a museum that is about the Atlantic Wall, whatever that is. Hopefully I'll find out. But behind me is a rather large weapon. It's got some dials and some twisty bits on it, which is like quite interesting. Apparently it's a Flak 88, which it says on here. I don't know, I can't read any of that due to me not being French or German. And then there's some English.
The second bit.
It's an 88mm anti-aircraft gun used by the German coastal artillery. Yes, there you go, that's what that is. And then there's some warning triangles down here, which are German obstacle defences placed on the beaches to counter any Allied landings. They were parts of the entire defensive system that included barbed wire, Rommel's asparagus. I mean, I'm not a fan of asparagus, but I'm not sure it'd stop a war. And most of these obstacles were booby-trapped at the base, with boobies and traps. So here we have some artillery shells by the looks of it. So the 1 and 3, which is the biggest one, and then the second from the smallest one, fired from the Frederick August Battery. I don't know what that means. Number 2 fired from the Todd Battery, brilliant, and then 4 is fired from the, I don't know, look, just have a look on there. Read it yourself and figure out what it's on about. And then there's a big train with a gun on it. We should go and have a look at that. Should we go around this way first? Let's go around this way first. There's some holes there. Looks like moles have tried to get through. But the car, because it's not soft ground anymore. It's tarmac. Poor moles. And here's some other bit that they put down to try and stop bullets landing, like on that picture there. Look on that picture there, that's what they were like, to stop bullets landing. I always thought it were planes that landed, not boats. Unless they're flying boats. Which is weird. Oh, bloody hell. We've walked all the way around and you can't get to it from this side. Idiots. Is that a toilet? Said some idiot. Obviously it's a toilet. Good blimey. Well, no, it's not a toilet. Look, you can see out there and you can possibly shoot at folk. Can't put your widget out there though, it's far too toilet. It is now. It's a K5 artillery gun. And where were they based? Moved by railway, obviously. We based them around all over the place. Let's go and have a look at it. Being shot at. So there's a little crane for moving the shells around, I assume, which is quite cool. And that's where the shells go in. Look how big Look how long that is. That's a pretty long cannon, I'd assume you'd say, or gun piece. It looks a bit better if you see it from the side. Very big. Goes all the way down there. And yeah, it's like a train trailer, I suppose, with a gun on top. Very good.
Et les bateaux, il regardait les bateaux qui arrivent, et hop, il tirait dessus. C'était pour les avions ou les bateaux?
Pour les bateaux?
Non, c'était pour les navires. Hein. J'allais dire, débarquement, il n'y a pas d'avion.
And they should be excited about it, Juju. Have you ever seen one that big? I'm waiting for an answer.
Oh no.
It's a very nice day here in Le Francais, and we have been driving around for quite a bit trying to find somewhere to pull over so we could walk down to the beach, but literally everywhere is completely packed. It's mental how busy it is. It's like trying to get into Derwent Valley when it's sunny. You just can't. So yeah, we ended up at this museum where some French people, namely Julie, just keep walking in front of you really slowly, which is très bizarre. But yes, let's have a look around to see what else there is. I can see a little tank. I can see Goober's little tank. And I'll film the front of this thing because it looks quite brutalistic and Art Deco at the same time. These are Czech hedgehogs, German obstacle defences placed on the beaches to counter, basically to stop things landing on the beach. Again, I'm sure we've seen these before. But that one, it says, Meinen, which means it belongs to them, get away. Haha. And here we've got a little tank, or a half track, I think they're called. Stop running away, Shoo Shoo, you're not in the film. It is a half track.
It's a what?
Half track.
Okay.
Do you know why it's called a half track?
Because it's not a full track.
Do you know why it's not a full track?
Because it's only got half of it. Because it's half the size it should be.
Oh my god. I think it's because it's not, if it didn't have them front wheels, then it'd be a full track, it'd be a tank, because it's steering everything on there, but because it's got front wheels, it's half track.
Okay.
It's not very big, is it? It'd be kind of cool to have one of them. Do you think we could fit one on garden? Why not?
I mean, we could, but no.
But you don't want to?
No. Where would you put your tractor?
On top.
Oh, okay.
Well, look, these bombs are playing, Juju. Look, the bombs have got their own little swings and stuff. I wonder if there's some roundabouts. It's this ducker bomb. Whatever they are. Some more of them things over there that stop people landing ships. There's a concrete thing over there. I wonder if that's another bunker. Could be, couldn't it?
Ah, mais c'est torpille. Oh, c'est torpille.
C'est vrai que c'est rien pour les
Dans 45 ans. Mais là, je fais la photo là, de Bucaire. On voit absolument tout. Avec un gros
So here we are, just entering the bunker. Oh, there's some, what's down there? There's another level down there. Ooh, maybe we should go down there. Or maybe we shouldn't. Oh, it's very scary. It's very echoey. Quite cool in here, isn't it?
Mm.
Mmm.
Mm.
How cool is it in here?
Mm.
Mmm. Here's the thing. Oh, it's telling you what it is. The armoured door of a 380mm gun turret. 500 kilograms that weighs. That door, Shushu.
Sorry, I was not reading.
500 kilograms.
Ooh.
Just going in a
Heavy
thing.
on you.
A field kitchen and various accessories. Oh, this is what is in there. And they've got some cabbages, some potatoes, some onions and some garlic, obviously. Some earth Shushu. Sausages. Le beurre. Was it couchon? Yeah, what's pork?
Oh.
Pardon?
Oh.
There you go. And for some reason they're cooking a cabbage on a spoon. I don't understand. What's that down there? Okay, well, brilliant. Thank you for coming along.
No problem.
This looks like it could be the inside of a bomb. Let's see what it says. It's the didactic section of a German mine. Oh, that's big, isn't it? Dropped by aircraft and yeah, there you go. It's quite big, isn't it, that Shushu? Wow. Oh, there's some TNT on there. Be careful. And some bullion cubes.
Stop you.
Then magic potatoes.
Where?
I don't know what he said.
Oh. Voilà. Vous avez vu?
Well, above that.
Potage Maggie. It's same sort of thing. Not potato. Blah blah blah. I can't talk.
And now back to our French correspondent for a translation on what potage magie and poil that thing is.
Potage is a bit like a soup in it.
It's a bit like a soup, innit?
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what they said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that insight. Well, there's some people up there. I'm not sure they were taken at the same time, unless one of them's a ghost. Some sort of kite thing. I assume it was to put an antennae up. What's it say on here? Let's have a look. During the Second World War, British and American bombers were equipped with survival equipment to contribute to the recovery of men fallen at sea. The kite was a survival equipment. Oh, well, there you go. That's just so we can see if there's a little mannequin trapped in a dinghy, you put a kite up and that's where they are. That's a bit of an aeroplane that fell off. There's dashboard. No, they've got that wrong there. They've got that as an RAF escape string vest. That's actually what that is. Actually, the sexy dress from Moulin Rouge. That's a Moulin Rouge costume. That. Don't get your nipples caught in it though. Something else they've got wrong as well. That's supposed to be some sort of communications hub. That's actually an early Moog synthesizer. If you look back on Kraftwerk's musical history and photos of them in their first studio, that's exactly what they used on I Have a Calculator or whatever song it is. Ich bin Calculator. Yes, Julie's just pointed out that's Harry Potter's war desk. I'm just very impressed in the amount of safety they give to their sausages. Imagine having to carry sausages; it can be quite dangerous in a war. So they gave them this sort of Kevlar casing, so they could carry what's that, like a day and a half's worth of sausage around with them. can never be too careful with your sausages. We're going down to level 2, which I'd have thought I'd be level -2, but maybe things are all backwards in Bunkerland. There's an hole there. It's just an hole. This arrow is telling us to go right. Oh, don't look, Juju. It's all medically. Look into the dead eyes of your nurse. Doesn't she make you feel more comfortable? Like she's given up. I've sewed on so many limbs and they just keep coming off again. I just give up. Yeah, now then. That's a bit saucy, isn't it? Put some clothes on, woman. Look at all that gear she's got. See this again. This isn't a communications room. This is the mixing side of the Kraftwerk studios. She's actually putting together their 3rd seminal album there. Mein Kampf, whatever that is. Is that the Hitler book that he wrote? Is that what he wrote? Look, there's an organ. Don't look, Juju, there's an organ. And a massive sausage. Look at the size of that. Plumbing egg. Oh, it's not enough anything for that. Alright, Simon. You're right, Norman. Yeah, what are you doing here? I'm just looking around this museum. Oh, I've got lost. I'm on my way to Bradford. I think I went a bit too far. Yeah, I think you have. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye, Simon. See you later. Look, there's some stalactite type things starting up there. That's weird, isn't it? Remember that house we had on Burn Cross Road? That smelled like this. Damp. Stalactites, do you know what them ones are called down there? That's it. Well done. Motorbikes. We like motorbikes. That one's a BMW, that one. Yeah, BMW. And that one's that's some clothes for someone that doesn't really have a neck. Pretty strange. What's that? It's another BMW. That'd make sense. That'd make sense, wouldn't it? That they're all BMW. Oh, pardon me. Look at the size of that headlamp. Can you imagine how big car is that headlamp came? Massive. Oh, there's a picture of a man in the background who's just got married to his bike. It's a tiny parachute. Oh, look at the tiny parachute for little people. Oh, half a person.
Oh, just a head.
Oh, just a head. Because that happens.
Yeah.
People like parachuting heads down. So this must be some massive generator. That's the generator side. That's the big engine side. It must be diesel. I assume that's French for diesel, isn't it? Gas oil.
Yes. I don't know.
You don't know, because again, our French correspondent is letting us down somewhat. Are you even French?
I think so.
I doubt it. I doubt it very much. Now then, stop smoking your cigar and drinking your coffee and get on with planning a war. Bloody hell. Look at that record player as well. That's weird, isn't it? Strange. So they had to climb right in there to go and crease the gun pivot. Or to get out in an emergency. Who's this guy? This guy is an armourer. He's got some guns. I think he's fell asleep. We are now ascending the stairs to where I'm not entirely certain. I hope we get to see that motorbike. If not, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, going through the little door. Oh, some more people. Some more people here, and Julie's hiding. Oh, there's a person doing some drawing. Oh my god, the reflections apparently. That's awful, isn't it? Someone might see a reflection of Julie and they might be nonplussed. Here, look, Ernest. Fray Bentos corned beef. I bet your mum would like that. Look, it's a big gun. You see now. So there we was, a little walk around. What was a massive gun place for firing massive gun bullets at things a long way away. It's a very sombre type of place to be. I can imagine it's quite eerie in the dark when you're being chased by satanic goats in dressing gowns or stuff like that. Oh, what's this? The remains of a Canadian shell fight during the Operation Undergo at the liberation of the thing. Oh, look, it's in there. I don't know whether you can see it. It's there. Very weird. So, there we go. Another little Smashing Pistons places to visit video. Hope you enjoyed it. And I shall hand you to my cameraman while I do a little goodbye. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to click like, click subscribe, leave a comment, share with your friends, but most importantly, you must share with your enemies. Because if you do not share with your enemies, then what happens? They don't know you're their enemies. And if they don't know they're your enemies and you're their enemies, how would the enemies thing work? Bye.